YouTube, what's going on? Horse Racing Gamer here. Welcome back to Rival Stars. We are officially here at the Independence Race Day live event. Haven't actually done a live event in a video on this channel yet, so I wanted to go ahead and use this opportunity to do that. You guys remember from last episode, we do have another fall on the way. It's going to be a couple of hours, so don't know if it will happen in this video. Actually, by the time, yeah, it will happen in this video. Anyways, we're going to go right into this time trial for horses level 1 to 2, and the grand prize is 5,000 roses, excuse me, and 240 gold, if I'm not mistaken, and a level 3 horse. That's big. A level 3 horse, either way, it appears. We can get this level 3 mare with pretty good stats. So, yeah, definitely something to fight for. So, my horse Triple Torpedo, my mare, she is almost perfect for this. Her distance is 2,600 meters, but track surface very hard. She is good for that, and yeah, so hopefully, now I forget, what is her skill? 40% faster sprint charge during the first 400 meters. Okay, so we can use a little bit of a sprint charge to get forward. So we're gonna go ahead and run with Triple Torpedo here. Let's see how well we can do. I'm a little nervous because I've never done a live event on an actual recording. As always, guys, make sure to smash that like button. It does help out a lot. Leave your comments in the comments section below, as well as subscribe if you are new for weekly horse racing gaming content on the channel. So 3,200 meters. It's gonna be a long race. It's gonna be a very long race. But I think this is amongst the longest distances in this game. There's Triple Torpedo there with the Hearts saddle pad. So looking forward to getting her in action. I think she's one of my coolest looking horses and mares. And we're off. Good start here for Triple Torpedo. Like I said, we actually can we can go ahead and just kind of max her out on the sprint charge. What's her running preference? She likes to run in the middle. Okay. So we do get 40% faster sprint charge for the first 400 meters, which is good. So we were able to get ahead pretty far. And we should definitely have our sprint meter full by the end of the race. So this is looking good. And like I said, the track surface actually fits her. It's right up her alley. The distance is still fairly close, only 600 meters shorter or longer. So we may have a chance to do pretty good here time-wise, and hopefully get top 10. I would love to get top 5. I would love to get top 5. And this, you see, for me, people may be wondering why I put emphasis on breeding level 2 horses or whatever, because those are typically the horses I have the best stats of currently. So when it comes to these live events, I've actually won most of the live events with my level 2 horses. I think most of them, almost all of them, have been won with my level 2 horses. So that is why when I breed horses, at least for now, except for Snow Beauty, or excuse me, Snow Belle, or level 6 foal, I usually look for horses that I can get really good stats out of. That'll be level 2. Because for me, that is what currently works with my current level in the game. I'm only level 12. So I still have a ways to go, but I can get some really good level 2 horses. And like I said, when it comes to these live events, they're events I actually have good chances of winning. So that's just what works for me when it comes to winning these live events. Obviously, getting more roses, getting gold. I still have a long way to go with the other levels of horses. Level 1s, I'm not bad with, but 3s and up, I still have quite a bit of work to do. So level 2s are by far my cream of the crop as far as getting really strong horses to compete in these live events. So eventually, like I said, I want to get to being that good at every level tier. I want to get a level 3 horse that's really good that can win me a live event. Same with the level 4, level 5, so on and so on. But right now, level 2 is where my money is at, basically. So that's why I'm going to prioritize until, like I said, I get better with breeding and I'm able to breed higher level horses. You have to get used to saying levels in this game, because every other game it's really about the grade of the horse, essentially, you know, like grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. So because that doesn't really exist in this game, quote unquote, it's kind of I get tongue tied sometimes, because I'm like, I want to say a grade 2 or a grade 3 horse, and I end up saying, you know, a level 1 or grade 6, and it's like, what? You know what I mean? We're doing really good. Golly, we are doing amazing here with Triple Torpedo. She's actually a really good level 2 horse. Her stats 44, 45, 45 across the board. So she's actually a really solid level 2 horse. So I'm not getting rid of her anytime soon. And I think I can go ahead and get her to sprint now. Just to see. Look at that lead. Okay. Don't want to burn her stamina too much. But gosh, what a huge lead. Let's see what the winning time is. We're slowed up a little bit here in the end. Let's see what we get. Top 10 for sure, no doubt. Seriously? No way. That looked fantastic. Is it really because I could have lost 2 seconds in that closing moments of not having her completely on the sprint. 324s? What are people doing for 324s? Golly, I thought I was really gonna like do awesome with that. And no, we did not. We might come back to that. May do it one more time. Let's see. We have 6 tickets left. This is gonna cost 2, so we can do this one. This one's gonna cost 3. They're all the same distances, so I'll come back to that one later. Let's go ahead and do this this one. And Tsunami Samurai, we can get one more good race out of him before I think I end up selling him. I think he has the same sprint charge thing. Oh no, he gets 3 charge sprints in the last 200 meters of a race. Second win. Okay, cool. Actually, that's really helpful. In fact, sometimes that's more helpful than the skill I currently have on Triple Torpedo that I just used with the 40% sprint charge speed. The beginning of the race, I suppose, really doesn't matter because it's so long. You can completely use all of your sprint energy in the beginning. As long as the race is long, you know, your horse should regather that quite quickly. So I'd rather have a second win and bad start. Bad start. But it's okay, this race is long. A good start would have put us probably a little bit further, but this horse likes to be in the back anyway, so I'm not sure exactly where we would be right now. Anywho, so we're trying to get Tsunami Samurai to move in on the inside, but these horses just don't want to give me any room here. Okay, can you guys like make up your minds? Either you're gonna pass me or you're gonna like stay behind me, but I need to move. Thank you. I just wanted to move in, try to save as much ground as possible. So I'd like to be further ahead, and maybe we'll catch them. Maybe we'll catch these horses in front of us, hopefully. Because like I said, a good start could have potentially put us a little further ahead, but I'm not sure how much more. Got a good look here with Tsunami Samurai. Horse has got the green blinkers on. You got the green cap, pink silks. I think we're catching this horse in front of us little by little. So maybe by the time we get around to this turn on the final stretch, we may actually be close to challenging the horse in first place. I think we're definitely catching this horse in second. So Tsunami Samurai doing pretty good here. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Try to catch this second horse because we'll have our sprint energy back by the time we get down this stretch. So yeah, we're kind of gonna do this to try to creep up to that leader. Because of course, I mean, when it comes to this race, it's all just about your winning time. It's no first or second place like it is in the normal race events. But a good measure to know how well your time is going to be typically is if you can't beat the AI horse in this live event, or if you don't come in first, I should say, beating the AI horses, then your time is probably not going to be too great. So that's kind of a measure I've always used to determine whether or not my finishing time was going to be good or not. So we are closing in with Tsunami Samurai, getting a little frame rate droppage here. We are closing in, but whoever that horse is in the front, still kicking away. This distance is good for Tsunami Samurai. He just doesn't like the surface, but we'll see what we do. We'll see what the final time will be. And granted, I keep forgetting, this is for level 3 and level 4 horses. And okay, Tsunami Samurai is a level 4. For second thought he was a level 3. Disregard what I was literally just about to say because it doesn't even apply to this horse. But remember, we do have that skill to charge our sprints. I think, what, 3 sprint energies or wind sprints, whatever they're called. I know the actual marker in this game is called sprint energy, but I forgot what it was listed in the equip skills. I'm not sure why my frame rate keeps dropping. That's so weird. Still probably have to get a fix on that at some point. I don't know if we're going to catch that horse, but hopefully we get a decent finishing time. So, I wonder how soon I can start here. Okay, let's move out a little bit. I think we can start probably at 280. Start now. Now we get about halfway through, and boom. Our sprint energy is charging a little bit more, so we can go all the way through. I think we timed that spurt just right. We just caught the horse in front. Let's see what our time is. 18th. Okay, so that was actually better. But still, these people are 3 seconds ahead of me. Golly, what horses are they running? Keep in mind as well, when I was first playing this for a while, the game was still relatively new, so maybe I just had a leg up on the competition, and now people have been breeding and playing this game consistently when I stopped, so they probably have better horses than me currently. And as far as level 6, we could run Snow Beauty, this is who they're recommending me to run, because her surface does fit this preference. Or I can run Android Beauty, which same thing for her, and her stats are actually maxed. I don't understand why I understand she's a higher level horse, but Android Beauty, her stats are way better, so we're gonna go ahead and run her. We're gonna run Android Beauty here, because like I said, my main thing with these live events, above all, in case I get busy in my personal life and I forget to, do these races again, I just want to make sure I compete in every race once. That way I'm getting some sort of rewards, because I used to forget that back when I used to play, and I used to be mad at myself. It's like all I had to do was go in one race. Even if I got busy and I didn't play this game again for a couple of days, at least I would get rewards for whatever race I participated in. So I don't know what's going to happen here with Android Beauty. I think this is going to be tough. The field is already kind of passing us. But like I said, she's a level 5 horse, and this is for level 5s and level 6s. So we're probably going to be outclassed, even though her stats are better than her daughter Snow Beauty. But she's not trailing too much. I thought we would be a little further behind, and since we got the sprint meter charging, let's go ahead and push her through a little bit. She's not doing bad. They still, AI wanted me to race with my level 6 horse Snow Beauty, but her stats aren't even maxed. And like I said, I don't think I'm going to max her stats, because we're working on Snowbell right now, her daughter. So, okay, let's go ahead and get Android Beauty up here just a little bit. I want to try to get her to the front. We're currently in 5th place right now, so our finishing time won't be great, but actually, let's see if we can push her a little bit more. Yeah, I'm trying to push her as close as I can into this place and see how long we can keep her here to get the sprint energy charge. Okay, we're just gonna leave her right here. Whatever happens, happens. This should be good. As long as we're getting some sprint energy charging for the time being, we'll be good by the time we come back around to the stretch. Not doing bad though. We're actually not doing bad here with Android Beauty. She's a beast, man. She's a beast for a level 5. She's a pretty solid horse. She's not the best level 5 stat horse you can get, but in terms of her performance for me, I mean, she's not bad, man. She gets the job done. So her sprint meter is almost max. I'm not gonna urge her anymore. Why am I swinging out? Stay to the rail, because that does take some time off. So yeah. We're doing better than I thought. I thought we'd be way in the back of the pack, and actually we're not. We're currently sitting, I think, what, 5th still? Why does she keep swinging out? Stop swinging. Stay here. I think we're still 5th. Yeah, we're actually doing way better than I thought. Way better than I thought. Because keep in mind, the max level horse you can have in this race is a level 6. She's only a level 5, but she has maxed out at level 5. And like I said, she's not a bad level 5 horse. We're definitely not catching the horses in first, but we could catch this. We could pass this horse in front of us. But like I said, winning in these races don't really matter. It's about your winning time. But again, a good measurement is if you can't beat these horses in this event, your winning time is probably not going to be anything too special. But yeah, I'm really surprised. I thought we'd be in the very back of the pack, to be honest, and she's actually doing really well here. Considering getting some frame rate droppage. I apologize for that. Like I said, I really need to fix that, and I need to figure out why that happens randomly. It's so annoying. Okay, we'll get her going now. Let's see what happens here. Last spurt. Are we going to be able to pass this horse in front of us? No. Just got a kick. No, we just barely did at the wire. Let's see what our finishing time is. 0-0. What? I'm confused. We got 307. We should be under 40 roses. What just happened? What just happened? They took my okay, 322. Okay, 3. So what's the best time? What's the fastest time? We're currently at position 323. What is the top tier? What is the top 10 ranked people doing as far as their stats are concerned? Their times. They won't even show us? Well, that's a bummer. Golly. So I can only imagine how fast the time is for that. Granted, she's a level 6. Do we get any prizes at tier 6? Actually, now I think about it, thought we were doing better. What do we get at this prize tier? I'm trying to see what that is. So let's see. At this prize tier, we get. Oh, you still get 500 roses though. Okay, so this event is actually still pretty nice. And 1 skill. All right. If we can get Snowbell maxed out in another day or so, we can definitely move up in the ranks there. I kind of want to try this one more time, and I will, with Triple Torpedo, because we should have did way better than we did. So we're going to try again with Triple Torpedo. We're going to make sure we save our sprint energy, because I did. Is there another skill? Can I equip a better skill with her? I like the wind sprints in the end, personally. 35% faster. Get a perfect start in races. Okay, actually, perfect starter will charge 2 wind sprints. We'll try this one out. We'll equip it. Yeah, we'll equip this one. Perfect starter. So we'll see if we can get a perfect start. We'll get 2, I think, charges of sprint energy, and we'll see what we can do with that. We're gonna have to keep this skill on it regardless. I don't want to just run through my skills and waste them. So let's see what happens here. Good start, perfect start. Come on, get it. Perfect start, yes sir. And cool. So does it just automatically charge us 2 in the beginning? Is that what that means? Oh, okay, I got it. So it charges you 2 additional, which in this game is still a big deal. Sometimes all you need is 2. So I mean, we're fine. I could push her. I kind of have to. You kind of got to get a feel of how fast your horse's sprint energy is charging, and how much you can utilize. You know, so you still have a full. You still want a full meter when you get to the last 250, 200 meters. You really do, because like I said, sometimes not having that bar, that 2 bar, is a huge difference, and that can be the difference between coming in with a good winning time or coming in with a losing or a slower time of like 2 seconds, which is a huge deal. It's a huge deal. Huge deal in this game. So you definitely want to make sure you're monitoring your sprint energy. And her bar is charging quite slow. So I'm not going to do anything else with her for the duration of the race until we get to the stretch. So we're coming around for the second time. There's this is 3 laps on this track. Like, golly. That was 1 full lap. Now we got to come around 1 more. Well, 2 laps technically. 2 laps, not 3. Could be close enough to it. So we're looking good. Of course, this horse is going to blow the competition out of the water as far as the AI is concerned right now. But like I said, I want to 39th should be doing way better than that. So I'm hoping this time we'll be able to do that. So I'm going to make sure, like I said, I save her sprint energy for the end. And also knowing exactly when to time their spurts in this game matters too. And that all depends, you know. Sometimes timing it at 250 meters is too late. Sometimes it's too soon. It all depends on your horse's sprint energy, right? All of our horses have different stats. So certain horses, sprint energy stat, is lower than others. So you're not going to be able to time your spurts longer. You know, you have to time your spurts a little bit, or you won't. Rewind all that. If your horse, let's say, has a sprint energy stat of 74, and let's say my horse has 77, you may have to wait a little bit longer to time your spurt because your horse can only use so much sprint energy. As to me, I can time mine a little bit sooner and go longer. So our spurts are going to differ. It's just like in any other game. You know, your horse's stamina, which is essentially what sprint energy is, kind of a burst of that. That all depends. And in this game, like I said, because 1 or 2 bars of sprint energy can make a huge difference, timing the spurt literally depends on your horse. We all can't time our spurts at the same time in this game and get the same results. It's just not going to happen, not the way the game mechanics are. So we have full sprint energy now. I'm going to time it right now and see what happens. By the time you get to 200, you want your meter to be about halfway. And I can see her meter is dropping. Her meter is dropping below halfway before we even get to 200. So that is making a huge difference. And that time may have been a little bit faster, but nothing significant. So I'm going to have to wait to time her spurts a little bit sooner. And we get literally the same time, pretty much. And we didn't even improve in placement. So for sure, I'm going to have to time her spurts a little sooner. Or a little later, I should say. I timed it at like 270 meters remaining. I may actually have to wait closer till 200. And we may be able to improve our time by a second or 2 seconds, which could make a huge deal. Because the current winning time, 3:24, which is crazy. Almost 2.5 seconds, almost a full 3 seconds faster. The boss Oscar, I don't know what he or she is doing, but they got it figured out. See, a lot of people are running 3:25s and 3:26s, so we could get in the middle of all these horses or all these other players. At least if we get a really low 3:26, we can try to place top 12, which will give us into tier 2. Because right now we're in tier 3. I would love to get into tier 2. That'll get us 3,500 roses, 180 gold, and a grade 3 horse, most importantly. So that would be nice to have as well. So hopefully we can get our time down. As of now, there's really nothing else to do. I might try to do one race for you guys. Our fall still has a couple hours to be born, which, like I said, I'll be going to bed here soon, so I'll pick up with recording later on in the day, because this video, it's only about 20 minutes so far. I like to keep my videos a little bit lengthier, so we'll try to do one race here. We'll race with somebody. Let's actually race with a different horse we haven't ran with in a while. We need one more win here anyways. Snowbell, she's currently training, so we can't use her. We could, actually, but I don't want to. Lullaby Beauty, maybe? Tsunami Samurai, I haven't really raced with him. Oh, no, I have raced with him once. I take that back. Arrow Beauty, let's actually race with her. And we'll get some money out of this too. Oh, she's foaling. Never mind. We'll race with Tsunami Samurai, and we've done a race with him. Majestic Beauty, I think we've done a race with her. We'll do Lullaby Beauty. I think that's what I said I was going to do anyway. So go ahead and ride with Lullaby Beauty here. And then, as usual, this will be just a simple cut edit, because like I said, I'll be going to bed soon, but this video won't be ending. It's just where I'm going to be ending my current recording session. And we'll be back for next part when this video picks up again. The foal should be born. Our next foal, like I said, hopefully it's a colt, because I do want to have a decent high-level colt that we can use as a stud for future breeding lines. So Majestic Beauty, looking comfortable. Or Lullaby Beauty, excuse me. Our level 3 horse. Her stats are okay for level 3. I've seen some level 3 horses with like stats in like the high 49-ish, 48s. Lullaby Beauty's current stat, her speed at base level 1 is 44. Her sprint energy at level 1 is 47, and her acceleration at level 1 is 47. So I think a really good level 3 horse, like I said, will have stats of like 48s and 49s. So some of these numbers may sound confusing to some of you, but hopefully if you've been playing this game, you're kind of following me along that way. If you're just getting into it yourself, you kind of have an idea of what to look for as far as certain levels. Certain level horses are concerned how to get those really good breeding stats or breeding lines, and knowing what stats to look out for. That way you utilize your time breeding wise. Now granted, some people breed for horse colors, some breed for stats. Currently I'm breeding for stats. Once I get the stats I want, then that's when I'm going to start breeding horses for like just really cool colors and different variations. But right now I want those stats. Create some really dominant champion like horses, and then we can breed for some like I said, some really just cool color horses. That is my goal currently, especially once we can expand our stables as well. So good win there with Lullaby Beauty, first place, $1,700 plus nothing else, because I thought she had more equipped, but we do get to choose something here. Let's do standard tank. Okay. And part of me wishes I had the desktop version, just because you can race other people, which I would love to do. And actually, I might be able to get the desktop version here pretty soon. I might be able to. Hopefully. If I'm fortunate, I may get the desktop version. It's still too costly, but if I'm fortunate to get some additional funds, that I should be receiving soon, then I will get the desktop version just because I do want to race against other people. The betting function is in there. I'll still play both of these, obviously, because I've invested quite a bit of time into this mobile version. I'm not going to completely go away from this one. But yeah, you know, like I said, just to be able to race against other people, I'll kind of play the desktop version maybe a little bit differently than I play the mobile version. But yeah, the only problem with the mobile version is we're missing competitive racing, which I still don't understand why that. There's more players clearly on the mobile version. I still don't know why that hasn't been added as a feature, and I don't know if they ever will now since they came out with it on the desktop version. The betting, again, that can come or go. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I'm really, you know, just concerned that they haven't put the betting, or excuse me, the multiplayer option here on the mobile version. It was there for the console version of PS4 and Xbox One. It's there for the desktop, not for mobile. I don't understand why. It's kind of a bummer, man. The only way we can really compete against each other in the mobile version is to do the live events, and we're not even running against each other physically. We're just competing against each other's times. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it, unfortunately. So we do need to start We do need to start winning some money, though. Now, Wandering Fury, her level. It's a level 5 mare. Monkey Moon. Wait, which one is it? It said two different things. I clicked on Wandering Fury and it took me to Monkey Moon. Okay, Wandering Fury, level 5. Actually, her stats aren't too great. Her acceleration is good for 54, but the 50-50 speed and sprint energy is not worth it. Because Android Beauty, my level 5 horse, her base 1 stats level 1, and she's the same level. Her baseline stats were 52, 53, 53. So she was better than this horse. The only stat that she was 1 point down in was acceleration. So this isn't a horse I would buy because my current level 5 mare is much better than her. Sorry, Wandering Fury. You're beautiful and all, but my baby Android Beauty has got you beat. We can do another race. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Exactly. This time we're going to do a race for money, and actually we're going to watch the AI. And then that'll be it, because I am tired. Let's see. Most we can compete for is 1,500 here. So we'll go ahead and do this. Whoever can win us money is going to be the one racing. Actually, you know what? Snowbell. She'll be perfect. She'll be perfect. Actually, no. We're not going to do Snowbell, because I want to continue to train her. We'll do somebody else that can win us money, like Android Beauty. Anybody else winning us money? Arrow Beauty, but she's not a favorite, so I don't want to take a chance. And I keep forgetting she's foaling. I keep forgetting that. All right, Android Beauty, you're up, Grandma. You are up. I have 3 star hires, which I'm gonna wait to do. Use for the bigger races that can win us more money that way, and make sure we win those. So wait, we'll hire G Carter, and we'll watch this one. And like I said, this will be the last one for at least my part of the recording session. The video's not going to end for you guys because I'm still going to record probably another 30 minutes or so whenever I wake up the following morning or whatever. Here at FOAL Meadows, 1,000 meters. Also, this game is missing a season mode. It has story mode, which, you know, story mode is cool for some people that are into it. I want a season mode. I want a season mode with structure, months, dates. That to me is the biggest thing this game is missing above anything else, is a season mode. A season mode with actual big championships and stakes and different types of races legitimately would be fantastic. I don't know if they're ever going to do it, though. I don't know if they're ever going to include a season mode. I feel like that would take so much time. I think they'll continue to give us the special live events, but I don't think they'll actually implement a season mode, at least not in the mobile version. They may do it as a big update for the desktop version, which would kind of be a bummer for people that, for one, don't have a good PC to run the game, or two, the money. And that's the only unfortunate thing about the desktop version. My PC is decent. I can't wait to upgrade this thing or just get something new, but it does a job for what I need to do when it comes to recording videos and editing, so I'm not complaining because I could always not have one. So I'm grateful I was able to get this when I got it, going now 4 years back. But still, it's just kind of unfortunate that people that want the desktop version, it's too costly or they don't have a good enough PC to run it. It's unfortunate. So let's see what Android Beauty does. 200 meters left. G Carter, get her going. Get her going now. Nice, cool looking Oreo horse, and she's gonna move. Why did G Carter? What are you doing? G Carter, you didn't have to move her. You did not have to move her, and you did. You're fired. You're never riding my horse again. That's probably a lie because I'll forget his name in a couple of days and I'll probably have him ride one of my horses again. You're fired though. You're currently fired. No reason to move the horse where you moved the horse. He literally moved the horse behind the Oreo horse. There was no reason for that. No reason. Golly, it's like with the AI doing Gallop Racer. They know instinctively to not get out of your way and they just block you. They just block you and they have all the space on the track. All of the space, and they just decide to stay right where they're at. They have no sort of programming that tells you a real human player is coming through. Ga. It's annoying, but this is not Gallop Racer. Anyways, that will do it for my current recording session. Like I said, this video is going to continue, so guys, just keep watching. I'm going to sleep, but I will be right back here whenever I pick this game up again, so do not go anywhere. So the moment we all have been waiting for, I think this is the same video. I'm pretty sure I said that. I can't remember. Guys, our new foal is here. Colt or Philly? I don't know. Let's see what our new foal is going to look like. OMG. And it's a Colt! Yes! It is a Colt. Oh my goodness. It is a Colt. A beautiful Colt. Oh my goodness. You guys have no idea how excited I am. A 2-year-old Colt. I wanted a Colt just because, like I said, we really don't have any. And I want to have something unique as far as the breeding lines are concerned going forward. We got our 2-year-old Colt. OMG. I'm a happy camper if you cannot tell. I don't know when I'm going to name him. Picture, as always, with his mother, Arrow Beauty, which she hasn't gotten a whole lot of showcase on the channel yet, but she will. And there's his stats. So his baseline stats, I don't even know what his name is going to be, but I'll figure it out. So he's a level 2 Colt. So copy this. His baseline level 1 stats is speed 45, sprint energy 43, and acceleration 42. So comparing him to our other Colts, or our other 2-year-olds, other level 2 horses, again, still, only bad thing about me playing so many horse racing games at once, terminology wise, I will get confused jumping around. Trust me, it's not as easy as you think. But level 2 wise, his stats, not great. His only good stat is actually his speed. His speed is technically the highest out of any level 2 horse I've had. But his sprint energy is a 43, which is below normal. As most horses I have at level 2, their sprint energies are 45. So he's 2 points below that. And then his acceleration is also 42. But these bonus stats could help out. So let's go ahead and see. Let's care for him. His name. What is his father's name? I forgot his father's name that quick. Blueberry Bobble. I do not like that name. His mother's name is Arrow Beauty. What's his father's name? Something. I forgot you can change their names as well. For now, I'm just going to call him Arrow. And his commentator friendly. Okay. I might just stick with him being named Arrow, to be honest. I do want to see what his father's... Oh, I can't even check his pedigree. I can't check his pedigree until he's fully matured. So, looking at his stats right now, +2, +1, that is what we will currently get if we keep this up. So that means his stats technically would have been lower. Higher caretaker. We hire Jose again, we're only going to get +1 guaranteed. Saeed Nair, I think we'll hire him. I'll spend the gold coins on it, it's fine. Even in my retirement, I'll give your foals the same professional care I gave to the world's top stables. Visit if you want, but never worry. Okay, so he's going to get +4 guaranteed. So feeding him, we will feed him. Look at our 2-year-old Colt. Oh my goodness, man. Arrow. I still want to see what his father's name is, but I'm not going to be able to tell. So for now, he's just going to be Arrow. Arrow's kind of plain, though. I think he deserves a better name. So, can I take a family picture? Will the father be in the picture? He will. Okay, his father's name is Raindrops Impact. Got it. Wow. So, actually, looking at his father, he really resembles the mother. Really. I mean, he has the legs, the bottom of the legs, the white part kind of resembles the father's, the sire, but I mean, for the most part, he is much more similarly related to the mother, and it seems most of the foals seem to take after the mothers more. Another screenshot of the family. So Raindrop's Impact. Huh. So Arrow Beauty and Raindrop's Impact. What's a cool name we can come up with? Raindrop, Arrow, let me see. Arrow, Raindrop, nah. Impact Arrow. Impact Arrow sounds kind of tough. Raindrop Arrow. Raindrop Arrow sounds confusing, does it not? Actually, when you think about it, an arrow, just visually picture a raindrop in shape of an arrow. I don't know, Raindrop Arrow doesn't flow as a name. Can I change his name? If I have the ability to do that? I do not. I have to wait until he becomes fully matured. But at least we know we're getting maximum bonus stats with Saeed Nair taking care of him. And his name is Arrow for now, but we're going to change it whenever we get the chance. May do Raindrop Arrow. Let me actually just put his name in here. Raindrop Arrow or Arrow Impact. One of the two, because I don't know which one I'm going to do. Or Impact Arrow, I mean. Impact Arrow kind of flows. For a cult, I think that's kind of a tough name. I like it. Impact Arrow. I like that as a name. Yeah, I don't know. You guys feel free to let me know which one you may like better in the comment section below. Impact Arrow or Raindrop Arrow. Arrow Raindrop doesn't flow. It's a little too long. So his distance, 2,200 meters, very hard. Likes to be in the front. So that'll be interesting depending on his stats. His acceleration for one. If his acceleration is good, which acceleration is actually the worst stat, getting to the front may prove to be a little difficult at times, but his speed rating is pretty high, so that should make up for it. So we'll see how he does. We'll see how he does. We have another cult here. With that being said, that goal still doesn't mark as complete. Okay, it did. No, it did not. That's annoying. I thought I still have to buy a horse at the back position. Well, selling a horse wise, Tsunami Samurai, my friend, I'd love to keep you, but we gotta make room. Is he the only horse with a back position? No, he's not. Android Beauty has a back position. Okay, so worst comes to worst, he may have to breed her with a horse. Tsunami Samurai, I really don't want to let you go, bro, but we got to. And I wish we could get rid of these skills, but we'll go ahead and sell them. Good luck, my friend. You have done well for us. Earned us over $300,000, but we get some money back for them, and so we did. We were able to complete that. We still have to breed a horse with a back position, which we'll just use Android Beauty if it comes down to it, or we can buy a really. Hopefully, in the market, we can find a really cheap one that I won't keep. Just to get that mission thing. That's one thing I don't really particularly care about in this game is the missions, as far as that's concerned. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So guys, I will probably be recording a little bit more. I just wanted to make sure I showed you the FOAL. So there is Arrow, which it will probably be Impact Arrow. Impact Arrow and his mother, Arrow Beauty, level 1 horse. She's actually. Is she the horse that's gotten us? No. I think it's Lullaby Beauty. Lullaby Beauty has us ranked the highest so far as the live events are concerned, if I'm not mistaken. No! Scratch that. We were really good with Lullaby Beauty in this 3 and 4 tier. Or did we run with Tsunami Samurai? I can't remember. Regardless, we were much higher in this 3 to 4 tier time trial than we were in this one. And now we're 137 and we're 353 here. But we're still sitting at prize tier 3 for trials 1 to 2, so that's not terrible. But this is really competitive, and like I said, people have probably gotten their breeding lines down to a science at this point. I'm still getting there. So this video will continue a little bit. Hopefully, actually, next time I record this, which, like I said, this video isn't ending for you guys. Our cult will be fully grown. We'll debut him and his maiden, see how he performs customization wise. I don't know if I'll put blinkers with him. I think with the name Impact Arrow, it would kind of be a cool look, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it. I just like having my horses with blinkers in general. That's just my personal preference. I like the way they look. Not all horses, I think, need them, but I think for you know, certain horses, they definitely suit. You know, like Snow Beauty, I think she looks good without blinkers because she's so unique. She has the spot. She has kind of that white right back leg. So I think she looks cool without the blinkers. Obviously, Snowbell, though, her with all the lavender, I think she looks cool. In fact, let's do a multi-horse. I can just show you all the horses we currently got. So Arrow Beauty, our level 1 horse, we just had give birth to our newest colt. See, she got the yellow blinker. She looks pretty cool. Snowbell, who is now fully mature. You see her in the middle with the lavender. And then Snowbell's mother on the left, which is Snow Beauty. Like I said, I think she looks better without the blinkers just because of her design. Let's see other horses. So we have Lullaby Beauty on the right. And then we'll put Triple Torpedo. Triple Torpedo, she is a really cool looking mare. She's still probably my favorite looking mare. I just think with those, that mask on her and then the red heart saddle pad, she just looks really tough. Lullaby Beauty, I mean, she could have it or not. I think she still looks fine. Tsunami Samurai, those are level 2 colt. And Majestic Beauty, she's also a horse I think that can do without the blinkers. Let's see if we can get another angle of them. So yeah, Majestic Beauty again on the left, level 20 mare, 4-star, 2-star stallion, Sensational Samurai on the right. Yeah, I think it kind of fits him. He could also do without it because he looks a lot like Snow Beauty. So as you can see, some of my horses I think do look better without them, but it is a personal preference. I like blinkers and masks on. So anyways, that will do it. I am officially tired. I should have been to bed literally hours ago, but it is all good. I've been having so much fun playing these games. Unfortunately, I have some time away from studying, so I was able to play for a little bit. But this video isn't over yet. Like I said, we'll come back. I'll pick up the recording when our foal is fully grown, which won't be for how long? I'm gonna verify it's gonna be. It's gonna happen when I'm asleep. Okay, 17 hours. Cool. 17 hours. So I'll make sure I keep track of that, and I can visit. I can visit him, but Saeed is going to take care and make sure that he gets full stats, which is good. 4+ guaranteed. So I shouldn't have to worry. And Impact Arrow, whenever I can change his name, that is what I will change his name to. Which, let me make sure you can still do that. Okay, good. You can still change their name. So that's what I'll change his name to when he's fully grown. So anyways, that will do it for this portion of the video. Like I said, it's not ending. I'll be back whenever I record again. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. So guys, it's official. Our new foal, our 2-year-old colt, or level 2 colt, Arrow, is finally about to be a stud or a stallion. Hopefully become a stud one day. He is ready to become a full-grown stallion. So there he is with his mother, who is a level 1 horse, Arrow Beauty. Let's meet our new horse. And look at this guy. Does he not kind of remind you of Justifier a little bit? Yeah, he's missing the stripe in the middle, but golly, look at this stud. Quite literally. And some frame rate droppage here, so bear with me, guys. Again, still don't know why that happens. I've been recording everything in the same session, but this is our new stallion, Arrow. He is full grown, and man, he looks awesome. He looks awesome. Cannot wait. Cannot wait to see him in action here. And just try to go ahead and look at him, man. This guy looks awesome, ready to go. That is a horse that I think is going to do very well for us. Would be a good show. I should get something like this. Save image, of course. All right, so we're gonna change his name. I think I said we were gonna call him Impact Arrow. I'm pretty sure. We have enough money to customize him as well. Let's go ahead and change his name. Yeah, I said Raindrop Arrow or Impact, but I think we're gonna do Impact Arrow. I like Impact Arrow. I think that's a tough name for him. That's fitting. Impact Arrow and Snow Beauty, man. Not commentary friendly? Seriously? Why not? Why not? Let's see. What's another name? Arrow Samurai. That's a weird name, isn't it? Or Samurai Arrow actually could be pretty cool. Samurai Arrow. Kind of makes sense. I like it though. Oh, not Sarah, whatever I just spelled. Samurai Arrow. Yes, it is commentary friendly. Cool. Samurai Arrow, welcome to the club. 45 speed, 43 sprint energy, and 42 acceleration. Skills, I won't equip anything yet, but we're going to customize them. We're going to customize them. We'll begin, well, at least get him in his maiden as we usually do with our horses. So let's go ahead. No, we don't want to breed. We could breed another foal, but we don't even have the space. Daily mission, did I get anything done? I did not. I'm supposed to be going to customization. I'm getting distracted. I apologize. Okay, stables and customization. Let's go ahead and customize this boy up. And where is he? There he is, Samurai Arrow. Man, he looks awesome. He looks awesome, just like Snowbell. She looks great. He looks awesome too. For a stallion as well. So I may keep the number bridle on him, personally. Obviously. This is the saddle, and buying the black one. 50k, it's costly. Just don't want to spend the 50k on it, not now. Saddle pad, like I said, I'm probably just going to keep the number on him. Blinkers, I don't know if he needs blinkers. I don't know if I want him to have blinkers, I guess I should say. I think I'll give him the white bridle. I think that looks, the white or the black, huh? I like the structuring of the black bridle, personally. Got this red, which I think we already have. The brown is kind of whatever. I do like the white. Let's go ahead and stick with the white. Blinkers wise, I don't know if he needs blinkers. Like I said, not every horse I feel needs blinkers. You know, it's just a personal preference I like. Ooh, I wish I had enough coins for that, because I actually like that. That also looks pretty cool. Wait, do I 350? I actually have enough for this, but 350 just for a mask. Oh man, it's so costly. You know, I'll use coins on a mask if I actually really want to get one. So we have this yellow here. We have this waterfront color. I've done the green. Pioneer blue. This is actually something I haven't done. I kind of like the Pioneer blue. I think we're gonna do the Pioneer blue. Ooh, but the Scarlet Quads kind of looks kind of cool as well. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do the Pioneer blue personally. I think I got the most satisfaction. I think that complements the horse's color nice too. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. And no, what do you mean there's a problem with the game? Don't do that to me. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna restart this game right quick. You guys are seeing all my text conversations, which it's no big deal. It's just friends, man. It's just friends. So we're gonna reload this game. Hopefully be able to buy that mask, and then we'll be good. We will be good. This really makes me want to proceed further in Gallop Racer 2004 to have our first full Firm Omega grow up for race day. So did they save anything? That one's pretty cool too. Like I said, I just don't want to spend the coins for it. Why does this keep happening? Pickpock, fix your game. Ugh, it's so annoying. I don't know why that keeps happening. It's actually like really frustrating. It's been happening to me quite a bit lately, and it makes no sense. So I'm going to try resetting again, and if it doesn't work, I'm really going to be disappointed, because it's like, what is wrong with your game? Why is it denying me from, you know, why is it denying me from buying the mask that I want to buy? It doesn't make any sense. It says restart the game. I restart the game. I don't want to download, delete the app, and re-download it. I could, but like I said, that's just, that's such an inconvenience, man. I don't know what's happening, but they need to fix it. Unless it's just a me problem and not an actual like app problem, but I have to start doing this until the recent update. So let's just do one. Okay, bridle. Let's get this. Now let's see if that actually saved. Things are not saving. Why is nothing saving? Do I have to? I'm confused. Says I have to. No, I don't have to buy this. I already own it. And I have 2 of these. I don't get it. Like, nothing is actually saving, and it's really going to irritate me to my FOAL, because it doesn't make sense. Like, why is nothing saving? Now that the black one saved, the black bridle, why can't I use the white? I wanted to use this one. Why? I mean, I don't get it. Do I have to buy it? Doesn't make any sense. Whatever, we'll stick with what we got there. Blinkers, are you going to work this time? Probably not, huh? Probably not. Oh, it actually worked. Wow, finally. All right. Bridle, can I get the white? Because the white with the blue looks really cool. Let's see if it actually saved here. It's still not saving. I'm confused. Can I not buy them now or something? Is that the deal? Because I got the brown. You can keep the brown, which is rugged leather. Peachy Keen. I want to buy. It looks like I have it, but I can't buy it. I'm really confused. I am extremely confused. So I don't know what's going on there. Here are some other ones. Wish I... Oh man, this blue on blue looks really cool. Are shadow rolls available in this game? I swear I see them on the AI horses, but like, we don't actually have access to them. I'm confused. Anyways, I think that's it for customization for... Well, we'll just keep him with what he's got. That's fine. Because as far as saddles are concerned, can I give him the black saddle actually? Where's he at? Do I have a black saddle for him to use? I don't think so. I have a green one, which that just kind of throws everything off. So we can stick with the rugged leather, or we could do the Harlequin tempo. Actually, Harlequin tempo might work since we have the green and pink silk. So let's go ahead and get him and his maiden here today. And we're just probably going to do, like I said, 2 races maybe, give or take. Let's go. Let's see if we can run in this one if he'll be the favorite. I don't know if he will be, but we'll see. Samurai Arrow, no, he can't run in this one, so I'll have to take him to 3 Oaks. And what's his distance? I did right at 2,200 meters. Any of these races, I guess we'll do. We'll try this last one. We'll see if he can hang this crowd. No. Do we need to do free training, actually? Let's go ahead and, let's just go ahead and do some free training, actually, right quick. No, we can't. That's really strange. Usually, you can hop in these races right off the... Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting, though. He's a level 2, so we may have to start him off literally with the first race, because our level 6 foal that we had, our mare, filly turned mare, Snowbell, she was level 6, so she was able to keep up with that competition. So we'll have to do a race like this. That's fine. All right. Oh, man, he looks tough. I like it. We're going to race with him one time, and then we're going to watch the AI race, and then that'll be it for this video, because I actually need to edit. I've been recording plenty of content for you guys, and I really actually need to edit. So as much as I want to continue to just record and record and record, I need to start editing in the way I can actually get these videos uploaded, because what good is recording these if they never get on YouTube, right? Oh yeah, look at us with the blue blinkers. I like it. I like it. Samurai Arrow, he's looking tough, man. He is looking tough. Let's get a good start here. Slow as day, I love it, and we are off to the races. Good start here for Samurai Arrow, punching right to the front. What gate position are we? Okay, I couldn't tell if we were going right or left. I could not see that far, but now I see. I should have known. I mean, I know this track. Yeah, actually, the Harlequin Tempo saddle pad actually with the green is cool. Matches our green cap, so I like it. I like it. Hopefully he'll be able to do well for us in the live events. That's really my motivation in this game. Obviously getting really good into those live events so I can get better rewards, more coins, more money, more skills, all that stuff. Everything is really a goal to get great in the live events. And like I said, if I'm able to, fortunately, make it happen, I will be getting the PC version very soon. And that's going to be more so for multiplayer. That is definitely going to be a multiplayer thing. 100%. That'll be my focus. So really being good in multiplayer and showing people that I know what I'm doing. I don't have all the extensive knowledge in horse racing that I would like to, and I'm going to continue to learn. But when it comes to actually playing these games, I guarantee you, if some of us were sitting next to each other and playing on the same screen, I'd be pretty darn good. I'm telling you. It may be easier to watch somebody play and maybe think they're not as good, but I'm telling you, man, on the hardest difficulties, I can hang. I can usually hang with people. You just got to give me enough time to adjust to whatever it is. But I've been playing Gallop Racer for a long time. Long time. Can we do some training? We can. So we're gonna go ahead and do some basic training, and then, like I said, we're gonna watch him run in a race controlled by the AI and see how that pans out for him. So yeah, like I said, his stats are not great. His speed stat is actually pretty good, but his sprint energy and acceleration are not fantastic. But we'll see how he transforms once he gets up to level 2, and what his max stats will actually be at that point. Sometimes it's hard to predict that. So we'll just have him running this race again. We win 2 more and we get a reward. So there's our Mare Snowbell. And she's at level 8 currently. She still looks fantastic with the lavender, everything pretty much. And our newest member right here, Samurai Arrow. There's his mother, Arrow Beauty. She still looks great. Samurai Arrow. Loving it. Alright, let's get... We're the heavy favorite here today. We'll get El Michelle in the saddle. I swear, something about this horse reminds me of Justify. He reminds me of Justify. I really like Justify as a horse, man. Justify was great. Justify was great. Wonder when we'll actually get the next Triple Crown, huh? Wonder when we will. People saying, 'tis the law won the Belmont Stakes, did he not? So we'll see what happens here. Did he win the Belmont Stakes? I'm pretty sure he did this year. So that's who everybody seems to. Yeah, he did win the Belmont. People think he may be. I don't know. I think he's a great horse. Triple Crown, I'm not sure. I think the Derby is going to be. I think the Derby is going to be a much more unpredictable race than people think. I think it's a lot of horses that could compete and win, even though 'tis the law has been the most dominant. But we'll see. We'll see how he actually runs against a full field of like legitimate competition. Not to say he hasn't at all, but I still feel he's been in relatively easy races. Not the actual stakes of the races themselves, but just competition-wise. I don't feel like he's really been challenged in most of the races that he's placed very well in. So I think the Derby's going to be a different story. So right now, Impact Arrow, not Impact Arrow, Samurai Arrow, I got to remember that. Very back of the pack, 250 meters in closing. Let's see how he finishes here. El Michelle, you have one job to do. Get him going. Now moving. What are you doing? You're just staying behind this horse. And you shoot through the gap and you tire out. You have got to be the worst jockey that has ever jockeyed. Oh my goodness. It amazes me. The logic of the AI in this game sometimes is downright ridiculous. They can be worse than Gallop racer jockeys. AI, they can be worse than horse racing manager. Like it was like an 8-horse field. There is no reason to stay behind horses. Holy crap, my guy. Holy crap. I swear it always happens when I pick the jockeys that are all the way here at the bottom. They actually have stats. I never knew this. 74 out of 100 for expertise, intuition. I didn't even know they had stats. Why am I just now figuring this out? No wonder these jockeys down at the bottom, even if your horse is heavily favored, no wonder they suck. Expertise is 74. This jockey's expertise is 89, a whole 15 points higher. That's ridiculous. J. Kim, yeah, you're going to take the reins here today. Golly. I cannot believe that. Not doing that anymore. Even me saving a little bit of money, not worth it. Because if they don't win and they make the horse come in a worse place than it should, that in itself is a waste of money. That's a wasted investment. Field to 8, do it right here. Okay? Good start. Good start, J. Kim. That is how you're supposed to do things. Whoever was racing last time, El Michelle, again, you're the next jockey that's fired. Fired. Second jockey of mine I've had to fire, even though like I said, I'll probably forget that I fired them and that I don't want to use them in a couple of days when their names pop back up. But seriously, like, fired. Golly. My horses are decent. They're not the greatest stats-wise, but they're good enough to win. Especially races like these. They should never lose a race like this. That just, there's a saying for that, you know? It's like some of the old people say, that's something my Skittles or whatever. Whatever you want to say, that's how it feels. All right, J. Kim, get him going. Get him going. No, that horse is going to gas. No way. Yeah, you're gassing. You're gassing out. Looks good. Impact Arrow. I keep calling him Impact Arrow. His name is Samurai Arrow. Gosh, I got to get used to that. Looks good. looks good. And one more race and we'll get a reward, but there's no reason to really do that on screen. So guys, that is going to do it here for this episode. As always, hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I will be getting back into Gallop 2004 very soon. I just want to make sure people that really want me to play that game don't think I'm forgetting. I've just been enjoying playing some other games, and I kind of want to get some content out for these for a little bit. And then, like I said, once I go into 2004, I'm going to pretty much be focused on that for a while. That and Gallop Racer 2000. So I kind of like to do games in series or in sets. So I'll play Champion Horse Racing and Rival Stars together, and then I'll play Gallop Racer and Gallop Racer 2000 or Gallop Racer 3 and Gallop Racer 2004 together. So I'll play the games together like that. So you'll typically see uploads of Rival Stars and Champion Horse within the same week, and then you'll see uploads of Gallop Racer 3 and Gallop Racer 2004 in the same week. Prizes are ready already? What? What do you mean? So I just want to let you guys know of that. Prizes are ready. This live event hasn't ended. What prizes are they talking about? I'm actually confused. I'm confuzzled. I'm actually confused. Oh, regular time trial stuff. Okay. We came 54th. Or is this the event? 43rd? Yeah, no, this is time trials because we were not this good in the live event, unfortunately. But yeah, that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys' love and support. But until next time, Horse Racing Gamer signing out. Hope you have a very fantastic day. See ya, and goodbye.